Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. Gigi here for another reading for you guys. I'm just shuffling my cards and I was told to turn on the computer or the camera and just get into a reading. So I was just shuffling up the kipper and I'm just going to do a quick sage. I was watching a movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. A friend of mine has been harassing me to watch it for a long time, and it just felt like the day to do it. And then I realized it was almost 3 hours long, or just about 3 hours long. Got about 15 minutes in, and I'm like, yeah, 2-year-old can't watch this. Should have known better. But yeah, we turned that off real quick. But I don't know. Something drew me to my table, so I sent my son and his father out to go play so I can have a quiet place to do this reading, because I feel like there's been a lot going on. You know, we've been learning a lot of lessons in the last few videos, some spiritual lessons that I'm happy to share. I've got another video that I've got to post. Spirit hasn't led me to post it yet, but eventually it'll come out when it needs to. Probably today, probably tomorrow, this weekend sometime, but I'm just doing readings every day now because there's somebody that truly needs me in the collective, whoever it is. Whoever you are, Gigi is here for you. I care for everybody in humanity. I do. It takes a lot. I'm going to just be real with you. It takes a lot for me to not love somebody. Okay? So when I say to you guys, I love you, it's because the energy you guys send me, I love. All right? So I do these readings. I take this time and I do this stuff for you guys because I want to help. So with all that being said, let's go. I'm being told love and confusion, not Big Bertha. That's what we're doing. So as I'm getting my cards ready, I'll say my my normal disclaimers. I am doing this reading for the collective. Okay, the collective energy surrounding this channel. Okay, I'm channeling whoever needs to hear this message right now. Okay, whether it be somebody that's cross-watching about another person, or if you're the person involved in this, however it is, please take these messages as spiritual guidance. I am not a therapist. I'm not a certified therapist, lawyer, any of those fun jobs that are, you need licensing, certifications, and things like that. If you want to know my certification, I am a fitness nutritionist and a personal trainer. I'm a fitness instructor. Okay, that's what my deal is. Okay, so outside of that, I'm not giving any health advice right now, except that you guys need to sleep more and drink way more water. That's the only advice I'd give, because that's what we all need as humans. So with that being said, Gigi is not a therapist. This message is for a collective. Please place yourself in the reading where you belong. If it doesn't fit, please don't force it. Now these are going to get shuffled back up. This was from my last reading. This has nothing to do with this reading. These are not, the bottom cards are not important for this reading. Wait a minute. But I'm told that was. Take more time to be kind to yourself. I was just saying that. Like, sleep more, drink more water, eat less processed food, eat more whole food, more of it. So if you're used to just having one meal a day and it just be junk food, what is that? Losing my marbles? No. Have some respect for yourself. I'll take that as, I'm just going to go through this. Anything else, Spirit? I have a feeling that this message is about how you need to be kind to yourself and with the things that you need to be mindful of, okay? So Spirit is telling me that we all of us here that are watching this video, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, because I'd like to do some love readings, like actual love readings that don't involve the drama. So I'm hoping that we can get some of those in today as well. But right now, what we need to focus on is how we can show ourselves more love. Okay, let me write that down. That seems like what Spirit wants to settle this. Okay, so with that being said, now, collective, if you're stressed out, okay, and you aren't getting any sleep, and you're up all night on your phone, listening for your phone, your job is stressing you out, it's got you up all night, it's got you drinking, it's got you doing drugs, you're doing all this nonsense stuff outside of your everyday routine to keep your everyday routine from making you go absolutely insane. Okay, now I'm just going to angle this down a little bit so we can see the table, because there you go. Let's back this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we need to take more time for ourselves, I'm being told. Doing the things that we like to do, like, for example, me. When I like to take care of myself and do nice things, I like to go take a bath, soak my body, and then give myself a pedicure and a manicure. And I like to do it personally. I like to do it myself. Sometimes it's nice to go out and do it, but I like to take time for myself where I can just put on some calming. What is that? How many more times do you want to put me through this? And I really think it's your body saying that you need to purge this nonsense and stop putting your body through the stress of life. At least the life you're living right now. Maybe there may be some changes that need to be happening. Okay, collective? Maybe we need to step back and look at our life and reflect on what's causing us the pain, to be sick. You know, the stress of our nation is causing so many GI issues. Like, as a 36-year-old, you know, since I was 31, I've had GI issues. Even before that, you know, since I was early, you know, my mid-20s. Never got anything fixed about it until I was in my 30s, because we didn't know, we thought it was just heartburn. So the stress of life and being in the corporate world, and, you know, I was a business manager for a major cosmetic line for Dillard's, and I'm telling you, the stress of all of that was just horrendous. So, I mean, you know, I get it. The corporate world, working for the man, it's harsh. It's harsh. And it could really do some damage to the human body. So with all of that being said, right now what Spirit is asking me to do is to get started on the reading, because we have got some things that we need to talk about, okay? So Divine Holy Spirit, I ask that you come down and protect and guide me through this reading. Please allow your angels to come down. Archangel Gabriel, please come down and allow me to channel clear, precise, honest messages for our collective. Ooh, he's with me. Archangel Michael, please come down and protect us all from any negative energy that could be surrounding this reading. Please only allow the highest white light to present itself in this reading for me and my collective. Please protect us all. Thank you guys very much. I know I got some cards sitting out there. I'm being told to leave those there and get the zodiac out, because that is important. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, what is the zodiac surrounding this reading? Sagittarius and Saturn, which is Capricorn. So we have Capricorn and Sagittarius. On the bottom of the deck, Libra. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Libra. Capricorn, so air, earth, fire. Okay, air, earth, and fire. However it is. Like I said, always check the planets and the zodiac. Okay. Now, what else are we where are we going for? Okay. Now, get the sage. Okay, get the sage. Get the sage. Get the sage. I feel something brewing. Like, people just don't want to hear what I have to say. But you know what? Look. I've got a big mouth. I'm Sicilian, you know, and you don't tell a Sicilian to be quiet. They'll just get louder. So you can, whoever wants, whatever energy this is, it's telling me to just not. Sorry, I don't listen to anybody but the Most High. So you can take that energy somewhere else. So I just wanted to let you know that. Stay blessed, whoever you are, please. And work on your energy, because you're throwing darkness to people that don't deserve it. So with all of that being said, that's why I've been stuttering a lot, is that there's just somebody does not want me talking. But like I just said, it'll take the Most High to keep me from talking. So yeah, I just feel like it's important to say these things out loud when you're feeling them, because that way it's out in the universe, the energy is out there. So even though the Most High knows, he knows your concerns. It's all about energy vibrations, okay? So next, we're doing the Kipper. Anything I need to know first and foremost? I'm being shown an image that I was given during a premonition for my Divine Feminine reading that I posted. I'm being shown the same woman in the same PT gear, the official PT gear, and I see the same mature masculine with the two dogs. Very clearly, both working hand in hand, and I can tell the way that she's looking at him. She's head over heels for him. And those dogs. Like, those dogs are a big part of who they are. It's a big part of who like their life. I'm being told it may be the reason it's going, the dogs are leading you to the, what? The dogs are going to lead you. The dogs are going to lead you. And that's being said to both parties. The dogs are going to, your love of dogs are going to lead you. Now, I want to be very specific. The reason I'm being shown this is not because of what they're doing, it's because of what's involved. There's a man and a woman and animals. Two specific dogs. Two. I see two German Shepherds. A man. There's not a big difference in age. I mean, there is, but it's not like somebody's at 75 and there's somebody that's 20. Like, there's 25. There's not a big difference like that. It's maybe like 10 years. I mean, that's a big difference, but it's not in comparison to like 20. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful that all of this is just what I'm seeing. If it's not like you don't fit these descriptions, it doesn't mean it's not your story. If you have a love for dogs and you're interested in a person who loves dogs too, this could be your story. However it resonates for you guys, place yourself in the story how it fits, okay? Now, when I was doing my pre-shuffle earlier, a bunch of cards came out, but we'll see what Spirit has to tell me. There's a message of concern. Excuse me just a moment. Sage. This is white sage, if anybody wants to know. All right. Okay. Message of concern. A message of concern. There's a great fortune. There's a mature woman. I'm being told this needs to be left here. And there's a courtship. The bad health is going to be part of a karma somebody may get. I'm being told that if somebody doesn't do the right thing, when they get this message of concern, it's not, no. This message is about this message of concern is about bad health that's going, put that there. Okay. So I'm being told right now there's a message of concern that's going to lead to great fortune for a mature woman and courtship. However, somebody's in bad health. There's bad health on the table, but it's not fitting into with this. So I'm being told that's supposed to, is it fitting in over here? Yes. Just put it here. Okay, just put it there. Spirit's been really, really active with me the last week. And we have another message. Yeah, it's like right in between, like it's balancing between two situations, like we have an official, there's an official person. Whole love and confusion, okay. Look on the bottom. Go slip into something a little more comfortable. She drunk called the police and lied to get me arrested. Oh shit. Is somebody trying to entrap somebody? No. Do I have to say it? Alright, in big flashy red letters in my head, I'm seeing rape. Nobody better be raping nobody. Is somebody lying about getting raped? Do you realize she's cheating on you with your best friend, right? And somebody is saying to you, no one compares to you, Big Daddy. Take them out. There's somebody in the north saying, why would I ever believe you again? Now, there's a fitness lover that is in the process of having in between these two mindsets. Okay. That could tell this person, you're the moon to my sun and I love you so much, or if you do the wrong thing, they're going to tell you you have more money than sense. Okay. Now, I'm being told to put these back and to shuffle. Now, I know that we have I want forever with you and only you in the water signs, but I'm being told, do they need to come out? This one? This one? No, this one. I'm being told to put this one right here. Okay. Now, this is a love offer. Okay. And to me, it's this letter over here. It's this message. Now, once this message goes out to whomever it is that you want forever with and only them. Now, once that offer is given, that person, depending on if you choose right or not, I'm being told, will depend on if somebody gets a message of concern. Now, I'm being told that if somebody gets a message of concern, that's because the choice was the wrong choice was made if a message of concern is being sent to somebody. Holy crap, my whole body is on fire. Guys, my ears. I'm being told the message isn't going to be a message of concern. It's going to be a concerning message that's going to... I see fire and water coming out of this person. Not necessarily, it looks more of a spiritual thing, like somebody's enraged to the point of just being overly emotional. Like their heart is shattered. Their heart is shattered, and they're saying, why would I ever believe you again? You did all of this to me for too many fucking times, and I can't believe you did this to me again, and I will never ever believe you again. Wow, somebody is heartbroken and pissed off. That is a bad combination. That it looks like a person that just wants, like, I see this person on the outside. She looks calm, just sitting with her hands crossed or folded, listening. And I see this red flame just pop out of her head, and then all of a sudden this bucket of water is just being dumped on that flame, and I just see her tears. This water being like that's putting out this fire is just coming out of her eyes, and she's just bawling. I mean, hysterically bawling. But you can't see it on the outside. It's all happening on the inside. She's not showing her feelings. She's not letting her feelings... She's holding them in. She doesn't want to let loose because she knows if she does, that's the end of it. So she's like, I will never believe you again. I know my worth. Okay. I know my worth, she's telling you. In her mind, she's saying, please don't go. I know you're the one. But because of what you did, God's going to cut you down, and that's going to lead to that bad health. So you can take what you get, or you can leave that mess alone. Because this person wants to know if you want their love or not. And if you're not happy with the way that, if there's certain things about this person that you're just kind of second guessing, here's what I want to suggest. Okay? Here's what I want to suggest. If you are saying this, that you can take what you get, or you can leave, and you're doing this to somebody that's really got a lot of feelings for you, and you really just want to stab him in the heart, here's what I just want you to be mindful of what you do, because don't forget, the Most High God is watching. You need to pay attention. There's somebody around you that you know is up to no good. Here's a specific message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Dear Divine Masculine, you are worthy of love. It's okay to show emotions. It's okay to show someone different than your typical type, your feelings. You're feeling this way because that person is your Divine Feminine. Okay? So if you are talking noise and you're hurting somebody's feelings and you're planning on breaking somebody's heart, they know their worth. Okay? They're not going to retaliate. They're going to want to, believe me, the way I see this poor person. And I'm only getting images of a blank face, and I'm seeing the element of fire popping out of this person's head. Yes, it is a female. I see the element of water distinguishing it and just making her feel all the feelings. The thing is in her mind, she knows her worth, and she's not going to allow how she reacts to this situation to affect the rest of her life, because like I said, the Most High God is watching, and I don't think this person wants God to cut her down. So dear Divine Masculine, if you're acting out of the 3D, you better come correct, because this person wants to tell you that they are the moon to your sun, or you're the sun to their moon, or whatever the case may be. But the thing is if you act out of the 3D, they're going to be telling you something along the lines of, you have more money than sense and you're a schmuck and you need to leave. That's exactly what I'm being told. My intuition is firing. I'm feeling it up through my back. I'm feeling it all through my body. Be mindful. That is the thing. Now, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, we need to pay attention to ourselves, okay? Now, if you're stressed out and you're wanting one thing and you're not getting it and you're like, you're telling somebody over here, you know, go slip into something a little more comfortable, but that person's sleeping with your best friend. Now, that person may be calling you Big Daddy, maybe saying, you know, nobody compares to you, Big Daddy, but that person, no, that's not the person. This person? No, I'm being told that Big Daddy has more money than sense. Whoever Big Daddy is. Okay? Big Daddy. Whoever you are, you have more money than sense. And if you don't get out of this 3D mindset, you're going to end up sick and in jail, man. Because somebody that you're trying to get into bed with may end up lying on you. It doesn't say that she drunk dialed the police, okay? As I look down, look what we got. I'm being told to take it out. They are a copycat karmic tramp. That could be, well, they're copycatting, so they may be trying to mimic your divine feminine. Somebody's playing the divine masculine for a fool. And that's police involvement twice. Love takes time and it's really worth it. So if you are impatient because you need to get your rocks off, if you want true love, it takes time. Divine timing. And it's really worth it. So, you know how it is. Divine feminine. I'm being told that you need to listen to the next little bit because this is revolving around something that you need to handle. We have a 420 stoner. Okay. We have Earth out here again. I can feel you in my sleep. Okay, this is meant for the divine feminine, okay? I'm going to put this over here. I can feel you in my sleep. I believe that this is the masculine saying this to you. You need to go back to school. There's a very toxic person, a karmic feminine, that wants to, there's a very toxic person and it's a karmic feminine. Somebody is saying, please let me, dear, wow, okay. Divine feminine, somebody is saying to you, please let me explain everything. You're my king or my queen. But I have a karmic feminine that is a very toxic person. And I'm being told that this is the toxic person. Okay? But I'm being told that divine feminine, you need to go back to school. They feel you in their sleep, like they're starting to realize what's going on. Okay? This karmic feminine is a very toxic person. Masculine? Okay, both of them? No. Divine masculine. This person is a gold digger. And you're going to make it. She never will. Okay. Somebody's eyes melt your ice cold soul. Go to that person. You already came clean and said, I can feel you in my sleep. And you're telling her now that you're all I dream about anymore. Is that person a fire sign? Now, I'm being told again, look at the zodiac in their chart, okay? The one you're dreaming about, the one you can feel in your sleep, the one that can melt your ice cold soul. That person is who you, I'm being specifically kicked in the gut, telling you that you need to go that way. Get away from this gold digging tramp that's trying to copycat your person, dude. What is the freaking point? Why you want to go to a copycat karmic tramp when you can have the OG feminine, man? Like, can somebody please explain to me what is wrong with people? I mean, like, if you know it in your heart, what is keeping you back? Like, somebody needs to tell the Gigi, because it don't make no damn sense in my head. Are you just trying to live out a fucking fantasy? No. You're so sweet, my princess. Right here. Flew out, you saw it. Marry me, my sweet angel. One touch and all the pain will go away. But somebody's going to break their heart for the last time. Somebody, I'm being told to put it in the middle. It can go either way at this point. Because I'll say this. Divine masculine. Okay? Divine masculine. The situation here can go either way. Okay? Because even though your princess over here is, I'm not getting nothing about her over here. There's nothing that's being pulled to her, no energy being from over here being pulled over here. So please, if you're gonna break this female's heart and this is how you truly feel, then you're an asshole. If you're gonna hurt somebody that truly loves you out of spite, I'm being told spite, and there's an agenda. Somebody's being vengeful, spiteful, and cold-hearted are the words I'm being told. I see V for Vendetta, the movie cover for V for Vendetta. And I see the anonymous mask and somebody with a sword, like looking to just stab somebody in the fucking back. So, you'll be warned, just like everybody else that's got bad intentions. The Most High is watching you and your intentions. So please be mindful. Make the right choices for yourself and everyone around you, because you're being warned that there are things. Oops, what is all of this? Take these. He's at the foot of the mountain. She's over that hill. I'm putting these back. Okay. He's at the foot of the mountain. She's over that hill. Right along with you're going to make it. He never will. You want to go all the way. Somebody lied and said you hit her. We got north, we got Midwest. The Holy Spirit is all around you and will always protect you. Put the phone and the tech down, go outside. Your soul, you and your soul need the sunshine, and you want rainy day cuddles and ice cream. That sounds amazing. On the bottom I saw East Coast. And there's a child, maybe children involved. I'm going to shuffle them and put them, back in and see if they come out. We have a sex worker. I swear she meant nothing. I was drinking and made a poor choice. And we have a grunge kid. Say yes to being mine and only mine. Never stop believing in yourself. Where's that energy being put? Which way? Here? My heart feels like it's being stabbed. Is it being sent over here? And I feel the warmth of love being surrounded over me. So I'm feeling that this is where the love is truly going. And this is where the pain is. Like, my heart felt like it was literally like, how I was telling you, the person wearing the anonymous mask is taking that sword and just stabbing me right square in the middle of my heart. But this person, when I think about this energy over here, I literally feel like I just walked out into the sunshine. I'm actually breaking out into a sweat. So, you got to believe what your heart's telling you, man. I feel like somebody's like angry that they know that they have to make a choice that they don't want to make. They're like, that's exactly what I just saw in my head. I know, I'll fix it. But it was like somebody just, with everything they had, and they were in the middle of some place, their head in their hand, and they're just sitting there thinking. And they slam their hand down on the freaking table like, damn it, I know I got to do this. I don't want to. What the actual F, man? I don't want to do this. It's going to ruin everything. Wow. There's a romantic getaway for two. Your smile is so charming. Your actions speak louder than your words do, and you're what dreams are made of. So, now, I am being told that I was forced, my hands were forced to put them here because, please let me explain to you, my king or queen, everything on a romantic getaway for two. You are what dreams are made of. Your smile is so charming. Let my actions speak louder than my words. I'm looking, my eyes were drawn to this card. I swear she meant nothing. I was drinking and made poor choices. Not just a choice. This was multiple choices. Because I love rainy day cuddles and ice cream and you weren't there. I want you to go slip into something a little more comfortable, not her. It's like you're realizing that the poor choices you made, it's like God's literally giving you a movie reel in your head of all of the shit that you've done that literally was, like giving you a download of just all the shit that led you to the moment where you're at now, where now you have to make a choice. Now that you know what the choice is, and if you choose to make the wrong choice, now you are openly disobeying the Most High God, and that is what your karma comes after that. I pray for your soul, man. I just pray for your soul. Unfreaking believable. So here's what I'd like to suggest. Get in there. Here's what I'd like to suggest. Instead of having a heart attack in front of everybody and freaking out, this is what I'd like for you to do. I would like for you to pick yourself up from wherever you are you're watching this video. And after it's done, if you'd like, why don't you go take yourself a spiritual cleansing bath? Get you some sage, get you a piece of clear quartz crystal, get you some Epsom salts, and cleanse yourself in your space. Okay? Do that. Go into it with positive, loving intentions with an open mind. That's extraordinarily important. Okay? Soak in that tub for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or until you feel like it's time to get out. Now, once you've done that and you've, brushed your teeth, cleanse your body completely, top to bottom. Hair, I like how I like to personally do it. This is just the way Gigi does it. I personally like to take a full-blown shower first, cleanse my body, brush my teeth, do all of it, groom my nails, make sure I'm in tip-top shape. And then I go in to my spiritual bath after. I'll even sometimes meditate during my shower to clear my mind of any negative energy, and then I will take my spiritual bath. Like, I'm actually taking one myself this evening. Because after the amount of energy work I've done this week, I really truly need to have a cleansing spiritual bath myself. So, I like to, sometimes I'll play music, sometimes I won't, depending on what Spirit's telling me I need. And then I will come in and I'll go into meditation, and then I will come in and I usually do readings for you guys. So, if you're not a reader like myself, and you're just starting your spiritual journey, because I feel like this is the start of either a dark night of the soul or an actual true awakening. So, because a dark night of the soul could very well lead to your awakening, but it's going to be a hard one, man. It's going to be a hard one, and it's going to be hell in a handbasket. Hell in a handbasket, man. Alright, now I'm being told to start shuffling. Okay, here we go. In the end, only kindness matters. Yes, both to yourself and to everyone around you, including your pets, I'm being told. A detox. You're just like a piece of chocolate cake. Don't get breadcrumbed, it's a trap. Yeah. So I'm being told that it may not just be something like alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. It could just be that, you know, this addiction to sex. Because this person that's breadcrumbing you, this gold digger here, is a temptation. Like, this is what I'm being shown. I'm being shown somebody that, you know, that could be like, think Pamela Anderson or Anna Nicole Smith or any of those like real tight bodies, bombshells, like gold digger. Not like those two are gold diggers. They may be, I don't know. But, you know, whatever their business is, that's between them and the Most High God. I don't judge nobody. I mean, I've got my history, let me tell you. I ain't got no ill will. I got no judgment. Seriously, like, I do not judge a single human being, because here's why. You know, the Most High God watches my soul and my thoughts and intentions, and I have faced a shitload of karma. I don't want to go through that again. Okay, I don't want a dark night of the soul, especially because I've already been awakened, and anything I do against what the Most High God tells me, yeah, no, I'm good. I am an obedient woman. So get away from that temptress, because she's breadcrumbing you. You need to detox from that shit. Detox from that nonsense. You made your bed, now lay in it. I like to call it a bed of nails. Stay away from the tech and social media for a while. You made your bed, now lay in it. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You're being warned. God, keep God in your heart always. I'm leaving and there's nothing you can do about it. Good for you. If that's what you're telling this little karmic nonsense, if that's what you're saying, you need to bounce up out that bitch, because you want to apologize to somebody, but you don't know how. But you got a temptress, okay? This temptress is not your twin flame. Your twin flame is astral projecting to you from the future. Probably what you're seeing in your dreams. Probably the person you're seeing in your random thoughts. Like, I know my twin astral projects to me. And it's funny that it came out saying, nothing compares to you, Big Daddy, because that's actually what I call his energy when he visits me. Big Daddy. And the thing is, Big Daddy, you know, he's been guiding me for over a month now. Okay? And what I'm being told, and he was pointing down, telling me to look at this, telling me that his energy is also helping block this negative energy and sending it back. Okay? And he's saying that your person, I'm being given the permission to say this, your person is doing the same for you on her end as well. Because I'm being told that this is coming from both ends, but she is protecting you in all ways. Through prayer and meditation. Okay? It's going both ways. Because once you make this connection to your twin flame, it will change your life. And again, only kindness matters. In the end, only kindness matters. So the kindness you're being given from this person that is your twin flame, that you, obviously, the way I saw it, you were fucking pissed, man. When you're like, damn it, I didn't want this to be the way it was. This is not what I want. Oh, I gotta be real. I gotta be real, because on these twin flame journeys, like, there's a lot of eye-opening shit. Like, when I found out who my twin was, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I can't even believe it. Because after all the time I've known this person, after all the damn time, now, especially when he decided to, you know, make his way into my life a few months ago. the way he likes to just pop up out of no fucking where. Oh yeah, I was not happy about it, but now after 6 months of awareness, being shown things, guided, feeling all the feelers, man, like, now I'm like, I understand why. I understand why I'm being guided. And as you learn who your person is, because they're projecting to you, that's why you're seeing so much of them. That's why everything around you is starting to show, like, you can't get their name out of your head. You see their name everywhere. You see their face everywhere. You close your eyes, you see their eyes. When you open your eyes and the first thing in the morning, all you want to do is turn over and they're not there, and you want to call and text them, and you're like, I just can't right now. I got to go do this, that, and the next thing. But they're all on your mind. All day, every day, Spirit's telling me. All day, every day. All you think about is this person. My heart is fluttering. My stomach is flipping, guys. Like, y'all know. And let me tell you something. If you know and you're being ridiculous about it and you're not going towards them, then that's your own stupidity. That's just a stupid, asinine way of looking at it. I don't think the Most High is going to send you to them to ruin your life. Why can't I release you? Well, let's look at that. Those two words right there. That's why. But, you know. You have a very special musical talent, and it's time to use it. Now, the person that knows their worth loves you, but understand they will not beg you to stay, okay? Please listen to your friends. They are receiving messages to guide you, from the 5D, to guide you and help you down the right path, a spiritual path, I'm being told. You're all I see when I keep saying it, but the thing is there's a repetitive, vicious cycle that needs to be broken. No more. Your spirit guides are saved your life for your divine counterpart. It can go either way. I really want to trust you. The thing is where is it? If you don't, they're going to say you have more money than sense. I can't believe you did this. I fucking can't trust you. I really want to. But they really want to. But if you do this stupid shit, nope. Do what you have to do for you always, obviously. Don't, if just because Gigi's saying do it, don't mean you got to do it. You got to listen to your own heart. Do a balancing act between mind and heart and mind, okay? But always do what you have to do for you. I don't know how to let you go. It's because you're not supposed to. Let love lead you in the direction of your life, the right direction. Let love lead you to the right direction for your life. Well, we already know she's a copycat karmic. Okay? Someone's a tarot reader and somebody's attempting to copycat them. That's the third copycat. Okay? When I look to you, I see nothing, because you realize that this person is a karmic copycat. That's a temptress that's trying to... Exactly, it's time to break free. They are your twin flame. They are your... Twice now, man. How many freaking times does Spirit have to tell you? It's time to love and be loved. Yes. You're taking your sweet ass time. Let's go already. Hello, snap to, hop to, hut to, double time, let's go. Because you got a sea witch that's casting spells, not your princess. Not your princess. You got the temptress over here that's messing with you. So, Spirit's saying, is this how you guys feel for each other? We need romance oracles as well. Now, I'm going to express to you the feelings that you already know y'all have for each other, in a manner that may be a little bit more clear for you, okay? So, these cards are getting a workout, man. I'm gonna have to transfer these over to a different style of cards. I only use the index cards personally to get when I'm getting channels. It's easier, and plus they're a lot less expensive, because these cards when you got to get them in as many as, like, because Big Bertha is over close to 700 cards, I think, 600 or 700 cards. I don't know. I've gotten 100 of them rewritten, and that was only like an eighth of the deck. So this is a lot. This is a lot. And I don't know why that just came out. Like I felt like I needed to explain something about my cards. Now, if you guys are questioning like how this all happens, if you were meant to have or make your own oracle cards, Spirit, let me just say it like this. If you were meant to have cards like this, Spirit would give you the messages to write. We'll just say it like that, okay? If you're interested in learning about tarot or oracle work, I would highly suggest getting you a book. This is the one I personally use. I got it at Barnes & Noble. The author, Sky Alexander, she's amazing. She has an entire line of modern witchcraft books. There are spells and shit in here, but I don't use them. I don't play with magic. I just bought it because it's an abundance of knowledge. Like, there's each individual card here and everything. So if you're interested, I don't know why, but the energy is pulling me as if somebody's like questioning what I'm doing. Okay, if you're interested in learning about oracle work and tarot, please go educate yourself. I'm happy to do, you know, like there's no way that I can show you guys how I create these cards, because this literally happens throughout my day. I created this here, the 3rd edition, over the course of 2 days. Now, Big Bertha happened over a week-long period, and Love and Confusion happened in 20 minutes. So these things, it's like love. Something, if it's worth doing, no. I'm being safe. If you are being led in the right direction to do this, it's like love. If you're being led, if love is leading you in the right direction, it's worth it, okay? Now, Spirit is leading me to do this because there is a job I have to do to help whoever's watching my videos. And these messages were put down here, were put down on these cards for you. Like some of it happens to me, like some of this, you know, I don't know what's going on here. There's just too much. But the thing is that you have to realize that if somebody's just sitting there and just writing out shit that, you know, she's just making up off the top of her head, completely different. Now, the channeled messages, it just happens. There's no way that I can explain it. And it comes down to, and I think this is why Spirit's having me explain it like this, it comes down to this relationship like that. If it's just like you're just going through the motions and there's really no heart and soul into it, it's not a real thing. But if if you feel something when you're doing it, that's how you know it's right. Believe me, I feel it's very urgent, very urgent to say this. Now, my father is a pastor. Okay? My father is a very religious man. He's had spiritual experiences, but he believes in the outdated beliefs that religion has put around spirit. And when he finds out about this, because I don't talk about these things to my dad. I prefer to leave hot topics alone and just talk about the things that I have in common with my father, because I respect and love him and I value him, and I just don't want to upset him, which is why I don't personally talk about this to him. Everybody else in my life knows. I'm not hiding it. I'm just not ready to have that conversation with him until he's ready to have that conversation. And at that point, Spirit will tell me when it's time to tell my father. And I really believe, now with that situation, I really feel that, you know, the man that is slamming his hand down on the table, having a fit that he doesn't want to have to make this decision because he's got somebody to face. Now, the thing is here, let me explain this to you really quick. Pay attention now, okay? Spirit is going to lead you. If you make the right choice, Spirit will lead you to do exactly what you need to do in the exact right time, and you will know it. If you've been given any gifts, follow them. If you're an intuitive person, follow your intuition. I'm being told, follow your gut instinct. It's what's going to lead you. End of story. Okay? So it comes down to it like this. People are given gifts and specific things for a reason. Now, if you're trying to release it, even though you know it's what you're meant to do, then you're basically turning down gifts from God. No matter what, I will always love you. You bring love, light, and joy to my life. That needs to go front and center for you both. But honestly, I feel like this person that's slamming his fist down on the table is afraid of making the wrong choice. He's still afraid. He's still second guessing Spirit. It's like there's just so many red flags I hear. There's so many red flags. I don't know what to do. There's just too much. Well, the thing is I hear there's too many similarities. Well, because you let a copycatting karmic sea witch cast spells on you and making you out to think that it's your princess, bro. Like, have you ever seen The Little Mermaid? Like, if you haven't, like, go to Disney Plus and go watch the movie. The manipulation and the fucking bullshit, man, definitely is. That's why I call karmic sea witches, because they remind me of Ursula with their little tentacles, you know, using all this, that, and the next thing to make them this, that, and the next thing to you, and then, you know, they're temptresses. They're succubuses, and they got little eels out there trying to manipulate and drag you into her. Like, hello. Go watch The Little Freaking Mermaid, man. Maybe catch yourself some ideas. Please, because you need to pay attention. I feel like saying, like, Ariel's about to gain her voice back, and when you finally hear that voice, you're gonna be like, I should have listened. Now I'm screwed, bro. Like, I don't know what to do. And the thing is Ariel ain't gonna take back no bullshit from the sea witch. She ain't gonna get no sloppy seconds from the sea witch, bro. Like, no sloppy seconds from a sea witch. Sorry, she's a divine feminine. I apologize about it. Like, there's just nothing that you can do about it. She ain't gonna take no sloppy seconds from a sea witch, bro. So that person can just go do whatever it is they need to do. Okay? Like, no. Oh, God. She needs to think, I don't love you so I can keep you safe. I want to spend the rest of my life getting to know you, and you are the chosen one. Okay. Now I understand. So Miss Karmic over here already knows about the princess, and that's how she's able to copycat, because she's doing something to be able to, you know, whatever. Maybe she's spying online or whatever the hell. If you guys live in the same area, you need to let's get you out of your shell. Yeah, I think you need to get out of your whatever shell it is that you're living in right now. You need to come up out of there and come over here, because it's like you need. Go from blue to green. Why did that say? Go from blue to green. Switch it up, I'm being told. Blue to green in the military, well, in the Navy, it's going from blue to green. You go from Navy to Army, or Navy to Marines. Maybe you need to switch it up and go from green to blue. Oh, shit, that makes so much fucking sense. Go from green to blue. And I'm being shown eyes. Oh, shit, bro. All right. Okay. Save your money. Even when you're angry, you keep your intentions, thoughts, and actions positive. It keeps things balanced so it can settle faster. So instead of slamming your fist down on the table, just calmly get up and go journal or something. Like, go have a talk with God to figure out what it is you need to do to get you through this. Like, there's no need. Be still and know God. It literally came out as I was saying it. Please help me. Well, I have to say it like this. I am, whoever you are, I hear you. Okay? Like, in all day, all week, I have been hearing you. Sorry, my hair is down today. I've got a migraine brewing. Please help me. Okay? I've been hearing this all week. Okay? That's why I've been posting so many videos, is because seriously, whoever you are, you're calling out to me right now to help you with this. You may also be asking your divine feminine to help you, or you're looking to somebody, or maybe you're saying, God, be still and know God will help you. Maybe that's what you need to sit down and think. Maybe, you know, like I was saying, get down and pray when you feel like you got all this anger and you don't know what to do with it. This is what I do. When I feel something happening to me personally, I get down and I on my knees and I say, God, this is what's going on. I know you know, but I really need you to help me. And I mean, when I pray I let the Holy Spirit take over me, and I pray with everything I am. Especially when it's something that's of the most dire importance. When you truly, truly want something, your soul knows, God knows, and your body will take action. It's going to do what it needs to do to get you to where it needs to get to. And the thing is I really feel like somebody needs to release this control issue that they have. You're too beautiful for words. On the bottom of the deck, you're a seer. There are so many layers to you, and you're starting to realize that. I'm not going to let this go too much longer because the last few videos have been ridiculous. Oh, I'm being told you let it go until I tell you you're done. Wow. There's only one that gets to talk to me like that. There really is. There's only one. I see Big Daddy laughing. Hey, don't laugh at me, bro. That ain't cool. You know how it's like, think about like what I'm seeing right now, if you guys want to know why I'm chuckling over here. So right now, how I see it is Spirit's telling me that I'm going to, you know, I need to do what I'm being told. And then I see this Mr. Big Daddy over here chuckling at me like, haha, Daddy told you. Like, haha, not my fault. At least I'm not in trouble this time. Ain't my fault. Funny. Funny. Let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Go sit down and watch a movie. Go take a nap. Go drink some water. Speaking of which, drink some water. Let it go. Your actions need to match your words, because there wasn't here that actions speak louder than words. But you need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Maybe we should all sit down and watch Frozen and let it go. I'm delusional. All right. All right. No matter what, I will always love you. You bring love, light, and joy to my life. I want forever with you and only you. That's really, truly the surrounding energy of this whole thing. And now our romance oracle angels are going to tell us what the real tea is about this love. Y'all need to have a heart-to-heart, like no joke. But y'all need to, like I said from the beginning of this reading, you need to love yourself first. And Spirit's telling me to show you this one. Keep an open mind. Love yourself first. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with your person that you're freaking out that you're like, I don't wanna, but I don't wanna. Like, it can't be true. Yeah, well, it's true. Sorry. Sorry to, to rain on your parade. Now you have to listen to the Holy Divine. Our Holy Divine is amazing Holy Divine. Our God is good. I can tell you from personal experience, since I've become obedient to God, I have prospered in my life. I have been given the gift of patience. See, I don't look at the 3D anymore, folks. I don't. I've given up on the 3D. There are things that I like about the 3D. Of course. I'm here. I might as well enjoy my life, But money and clout don't fucking mean shit to me. For example, for a long time, for 17 years, I had love for somebody. So unconditional that at one point I could have dropped everything and ran to this person. Even if I was in a relationship or not, this person there was something about this person that I couldn't let go of. Okay. However, this person has a job, his own place, and his own car, and he's been holding a job for a real long time, and he's stable, which is great. That's comfortable is comfortable. You don't have to be a billionaire, a millionaire, and you can have a couple, maybe 20,000 in the bank and it be fine, no big deal. It doesn't, you don't have to. Even if you got 2 nickels to rub together, it's really about what's inside. Okay. And I was asked by somebody who must come from money. Probably more likely, yeah, he comes from money. Anyway, in the beginning when I was telling this person, how much I care about this, the person that I loved at this point in my life, you know, and all of these wonderful things about him. And he's like, oh, he must have so much money. Nah, man. Like, he's got child support. He's got this. He's got that. But it's not about his character. Or, no, excuse me. It's not about his money. It's about his character. Excuse me. My mind was going too fast for my mouth. And it's his personality and how he makes me feel that makes me want to stay here with him and no one else. Okay, until his personality really shined through and he showed me his true, honest colors and pushed me away for the last time. Now, when I'm pushed to my breaking point, I give it all up. Like, I wash my hands of the situation and that's the end of it. And now, somebody that I loved for 17 years no longer gets a single bit of my energy because they were not sincere. They took my love for granted. They weren't kind to me. They were, until they got up in their feelings, and he just couldn't, you know? So if you would have asked me 6 months ago, that whole story would have been completely different. I'm being told, look at the bottom, free yourself, love yourself, keep an open mind, and have those heart-to-heart conversations. That's it. That's it. That is this reading, okay? That is this reading. You need to love yourself first, free yourself from whatever it is that's hanging over your head. Okay, whatever it is that's hanging over your head right now that's making you second guess the choice that you know for a fact that you need to make, you need to stop, drop, and roll. And take a moment to go be by yourself. Even though you're not truly by yourself, Spirit's with you, you need to go be by yourself. No tech. Turn off the TV, turn off the music, just be alone with your thoughts. Go take you that spiritual bath. Go take you some time to yourself and just be free. Be free of the karmic sea witch. Be free of the princess for now. Be free of all the drama of your life and your job and all of that nonsense. Just be free. Go out in nature. Go sit in the woods somewhere. If you live in the desert, go to the dunes. If you live by the beach, go to the ocean. If you live out in the pines, go hike in the pines. If you got an animal, go outside and play with them. Whatever it is that brings joy to your heart, go find it, but do it alone. Do it alone. And once you do it alone, you'll be given the gift of enlightenment. Okay? That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, any ancestors and loved ones that came through. I appreciate you. I love you. This reading is now closed. All right, you guys. Today's lesson is over. I hope y'all took some notes, whatever the case may be, because honestly, like I've said in the last few readings, I really feel that somebody is here watching my channel for help. I'm glad to help you. Thank you for entrusting me with your spirituality. If you're, if you're looking to these videos for spiritual enlightenment, spiritual growth, hey, if you trust the Gigi for that, like, that my greatest dream is coming true just by knowing that, okay? So thank you so much for the love and support. I know my videos can be long, but that's because there's real meaning to what I have to say. And yeah, sometimes I joke and kid and play around, but in the reality of it all, like, I truly want to help you. Like, I had no one. When I was going through my awakening, I had nobody. If I didn't have YouTube and the readings that I read, like, were watching to get me through, like, I have to take a moment right now to give a shout out to one specific person. And her name is Cognitive TVCA. Okay? That girl is going to be abundantly rewarded for the help she's giving to people. Okay? That girl is doing something. When I was going through my awakening, her readings helped me so much. And I'm so grateful to her. And I hope one day, if she ever sees this video or hears my, me using her name ever, I hope she knows that she is a very special and talented girl. And those gifts that she has, she needs to keep using. Okay? So if you're looking to us readers on YouTube to come and help you on your spiritual journey, thank you so much for entrusting us with the greatest gift of all, because the divine is bringing you to us, and we are truly blessed to have you in our energy. So thank you very much for that, whoever's coming here for the good. Now, those of you who are here to spy and be nosy, well, blessings to you as well. God loves you, and God's watching. So whatever you do, be mindful. Just know, Gigi loves you, the Holy Spirit loves you, the angels and your ancestors love you guys, okay? Know your worth. Just know your worth. and make the right decisions. So until next time, guys, Gigi loves you. Remember that always. Light, love, and blessings. Talk to you guys in the next one.